this is the final question. It's from Saul. I think it's specifically aimed at you, Mick. Go on, you quite like it. And I'm just going to read it out. Can the panel have a minute's silence for Richard Madeley? Do they think challenging media outlets when they repeat government and right-wing propaganda is the right thing to do? For those who don't know, Mick and Richard Madeley clashed on Good Morning Britain this morning. I often sit alongside Richard Madeley on Good Morning Britain. I've also seen him give Conservative cabinet ministers a really bad time too. But certainly you had a good clash, didn't you? It wasn't a meeting of minds.
Yeah, but it's interesting. The mainstream media, I think, is under pressure. They're under pressure from advertisers. The BBC is under a lot of pressure politically from the Tories. And I think they've collapsed a bit. What I'm glad about is all these, especially young people, alternative channels, Mirror's getting into it now, but we've got Politics Joe, we've got Double Down News, we've got all sorts of people I've never heard of, frankly, that are there, that are willing to put out unfiltered trade union news. And I think that's a real positive development, because many people, for whatever reason, don't trust the mainstream media, as it's called. They don't trust what's coming out of the BBC, and they're going to other places. I do realise there's a lot of right-wingers out there with their own channels, but it has been a great part of this dispute, and many of the disputes that we're in, that people are willing, sometimes unpaid, to put themselves up there. That's not a great story for the NUJ. I know that Politics Joe is organising in the NUJ, to be fair to them. So it's great that there's been a little bit of a flourishing, and people are looking for different places to get news, and I think that's a positive development. But Richard, you know, if there's going to be an Alan Partridge character in a pantomime coming up, he's got the part.
But you can all communicate directly. You're doing it today with a Mirror, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook. But you can all do it yourself, can't you? You can be unmediated.